In a document published by the CDC, it says that 1 in every 4 Americans and 1 in every 5 school-age students don't get the amount of recommended physical activity that they need. That means in your group of 4 friends, only 1 person can be the gym rat. But with all jokes aside, that means that a lot of percentage of people aren't getting the amount of physical exercise that they actually need to live throughout their life. We are recommended to get at least 30 minutes of physical activity every single day. But I know, and I'm sure a lot of you also know, that that's hard when you have assignments building up from last week. But in all honesty, I don't think we actually see the true benefits that physical activity gives in our everyday lives. Although it keeps our muscles and bones strong, which everybody loves, it also helps improve your respiratory system. When we do a lot more physical activity, we're allowing more blood flow, which increases oxygen in the blood. It also helps with cholesterol and keeping your fat regulated and all those types of other things too. One thing I know as a student is that physical activity helps with sleep, and I know that none of us get any sleep for at least 8 months. Along with the physical benefits, the action of physical fitness actually helps a lot with your dedication and your discipline. Having yourself committed to such a long-term goal can help overcome a lot of mental barriers and obstacles as well, which helps improve your body physically as well as mentally. So if we take this topic over to the Bible, Genesis 2:15, it already talks about how Adam is supposed to be the caretaker of the Garden of Eden. This shows that from the beginning, humans were basically supposed to be physical beings, but unfortunately over time, we've lost all that. In 3 John 1 verse 2, it says, "Beloved, I hope that you are prospering in every aspect and in good health, just as your soul is prospering." In this passage, we can see that John is saying he wants to prosper in every aspect. That means physically, mentally, and spiritually. Now, I know when people think of physical activity, they think about running for hours or lifting a lot of heavy weights. But honestly, there are so many easy and really cheap ways to stay healthy. One of these things is walking. Walking is one of the first things we ever did. And that could even be, you don't even have to make time to specifically walk. Opt to walk to work instead of taking the bus. You could also do some cycling. You'll keep those quads nice and thick. You could also follow a simple Zumba or Pilates lesson on YouTube. They're so easy, there's tons of an abundance, and you can finish those in an easy 15-minute study break between one class to another. If you have a bit more money, you could opt to go to the gym or even get a membership at your local pool and do the low-impact sport of swimming. Even if you go outside with your younger siblings or garden, all of those are easy, simple ways to stay physically fit throughout your day. Physical fitness isn't the easiest thing to get into, especially when we feel we don't have a lot of time or we might feel judged if we're out of shape. But being physically fit isn't about the way we look, it's about how we feel. When we're physically fit, you might find that your thoughts are clearer, you might be sleeping a lot better, you might have more energy and endurance throughout the day. Even with physical fitness, you might try starting a better eating habits, losing those chips and maybe trying kale instead. I don't know about that, but oh well. But to be honest, the easiest way is to just start with small steps and build on a solid foundation. Find your reason for why you want to start. Getting others in on it too can help keep you accountable and help boost your morale. Remember, the first step is always the hardest, but every step after that is a lot easier.